Synthetic division is a shortcut way to do division problems, and basically anytime your divisor is something linear factor, and by linear I mean there's no x squares, there's no x cubes, it's just x plus something, you can use the synthetic division technique. And the setup's actually the most confusing part, but luckily for us, Alex does it all for us. I just want to walk you through it. They say go ahead and draw your normal division sign, which, by the way, I normally don't do it that way, and most teachers at Maine West do not. And so I'm going to show you how you'll probably see it in your upcoming courses. But inside of here, this part is the same. There's going to be whatever the coefficients are, you're going to slap them down inside this division bracket. And what has to happen is they have to go in order of the highest to the lowest power. And you have to hit every power that might have shown up. So the 3 goes to the x to the 4th, the 19 is for the x cubed, the 20 is for the x squared, so on and so forth. If this polynomial up here had an x to the 4th, but let's say it was missing anything, like let's say this negative 6x weren't here and there were no x term at all, you would have to put a 0 where I have this negative 6x right here. Otherwise, you'd have problems. The second thing is, the number that goes outside is going to be whatever makes the divisor 0. So if you could think about numbers that would make this expression equal 0, that's what's going to go here. This is pretty clearly going to be negative 2. And then what happens is we have this line here, and this just drops straight down. Oh, I want to say something too. What we've basically done here is we've simplified, we've gotten rid of all the x's and stuff to make things look a little bit simpler, and we're just focusing on the numbers. So that's all we're doing, stripping down all the x's and stuff like that. So this first number drops down. Then we're going to multiply these outer numbers, and the answer to that product, negative 6, goes here. And then we're going to add these two things together. That makes a positive, I want to say 13, because that's the answer. And then I'm going to multiply the outers. I'm going to add the inners. Multiply the outers, add the inners. Always the same. Always multiply these outers, put it inside, add the inners. And then this is not a very good answer. Our answer should be a polynomial, and the polynomial would be this. It's going to be, if this 3 represented 3x to the 4th, this one's 3x cubed. So our answer is 3x cubed, and then these powers just drop down 1 as you go. So that 13 represents a 13x squared, that negative 4 represents a negative 4x, that 2 is just a plain old 2, and this is my remainder. So if there was something here, I would have a remainder, and that remainder would be 0 over x plus 2. However, if you have 0 over a fraction, it's not really there, right? Like 0 over anything is still 0. So, I mean, if Alex is having you put something in the remainder, then put a 0 there. But if this was like a long answer test, you would just give your answer like that. Look at the next video to see kind of how you would see this more likely at Maine West, because it's everything's the same except for the way you draw this one line. But I do want you to see it.